This customer ordered a 2-tier Haunted Mansion themed cake for her son's 12th birthday. She requested 30 servings, so I made an 8-inch and 6-inch cake, both frosted in white buttercream. My favorite part, she wanted the cake to be purple when she cut into it, so I made sure to color that vanilla cake batter purple. I then printed that same black and purple patterned wallpaper from the movie on an edible sugar sheet. I measured and cut that edible image before placing onto the bottom tier. I did use some clear piping gel that I brushed on to work as a glue to make sure that it stuck on the cake. Then I printed that same striped patterned wallpaper and I placed it onto the top tier. Once I had the base of both tiers ready, I rolled out some gray fondant and I cut out this longer strip. I placed it towards the bottom of the top tier to give it a baseboard look. I bagged up some black buttercream and used a 4B piping tip to add this border along the bottom of both tiers. I used black fondant to make this sort of draped border that I placed along the top of that bottom tier. I used one of my gem silicone molds to create these small medallions that sit between each one of those fondant drapes. I made this edible Madame Leota topper and I placed it right at the center. I attached a black strip of fondant towards the bottom to create the base of that crystal ball. I add the door to the bottom and then I piped a border along the top tier using that leftover black buttercream. Place this framed Haunted Mansion sign next to that door, and then I made these 4 stretching room portraits and placed them right in front of that top tier. Next, I printed edible images of those 3 hitchhiking ghosts. Turned them into toppers by using chocolate melts and floral wire. Once they dried and hardened, I placed them right in front of those stretching portraits. I couldn't forget the tombstones or the singing busts that I added along that bottom tier. I was so excited to make this cake because when the customer placed her order, she said that her son follows me and would love to see his cake being decorated. So to make this cake more personalized, I added this happy 12th birthday Raymond edible banner onto the board. Now this Haunted Mansion cake is all done. Here's what it looks like. She sent me this picture right away and let me know that he absolutely loved his cake. I told her I immediately needed to see all of that decor because did you see that backdrop? She was kind enough to send me this video. Look at all of the detail and effort that she put into this party. I was so amazed and I'm glad that the cake matched everything perfectly. Everyone go wish Raymond a happy birthday in the comments, and Mom, you did incredible. I hope you guys like this one.